circumstances of a conception, I believe that every child coming into this world deserves to have his or her birth celebrated and to have the best start that he or she could possibly have.
I was a nurse at the time I guess I was about 10 years at 3 days a week at St. Joseph Roberts School in Warrington. In 1979, a friend, a fellow nurse, asked me if I would help do a request March of Dimes parenting class at a PTA meeting. When that was right up our alley, we were very delighted. I believe our first class was at Lower Bucks, and it was in the health department. And I have to mention also then the folks who believed in us and founded us with grants in the beginning. And that was where we could then move out of the house eventually and have our own office, and that the staff could have their own supplies, and we could increase the staff size and do some of the things that we wrote as on a wish list are being done today. I feel very proud when I see the staff together and the quality of the staff. They'll say they benefit as much from the group as the group benefits from them, but they are special.
Well, and then what I'll do is have her then call you.
It's been a privilege of mine to be involved with Child Home and Community since 1986, starting out as a childbirth educator and a parenting educator, and now as a director for 13 years. It's wonderful to be part of an agency that is actually addressing the root issues, root causes of problems in our community, and we have solutions.
We're there to say, your life isn't over. This just gives you a new goal.
What's nice is that we offer them the opportunity to kind of replace that fear and anxiety that they have with being young parents and replace it with education and tools that they'll be able to use and be good parents.
They recognize that these young men are there. And one of the things you have to understand is all the young men that I work with, it's strictly a voluntary program, that they do want to be involved with their children. If they don't want to be, they wouldn't be in our program. These young men are taking accountability for the pregnancy and being there with either their sons and their daughters.
The teens and the young moms feel safe to ask any question that they have and to not feel judged and not to feel like someone's going to look down upon them for asking that question.
We're there because these young parents have chosen to give birth to these children, and we want these children to have the best future possible. Without our services, many of these young people would drop out of school, would oftentimes rely on the local agencies for help, and we are here to make sure that they stay in school, graduate, have healthy babies, and go on to be self-sufficient in the community. Child Home and Community has provided childbirth education programs to 455 young parents, parent support groups to 244 moms and dads, in-school education, support, case management, advocacy to 184 of these young parents. Child Home and Community has also facilitated teen pregnancy awareness programs to over 4,000 students throughout middle schools and high schools in the 2 counties. In spite of all this work, teens keep getting pregnant. Good kids get pregnant.
We're not promoting teen pregnancy. I'm not running around and saying it's okay, get pregnant and we'll make it work. But what we are saying is that there's worse things that these young people can be than to be pregnant.
One of the things I like to tell the young men is, you have brought this baby into the world. He did not, or she did not ask to be brought in the world, and this is your responsibility. You may not love that person that you had this baby with, but this child is yours and deserves to have a father, and this is your responsibility. And again, that's why they're with me, because they want to take on that responsibility.
Regardless of the circumstances, we celebrate the fact that they're bringing life into the world and that it needs to be in the most positive manner.
And I have to be there for him. He's my son. He's my blood. and part of the reason why he's living, and I can't just turn away from that. That's a responsibility that I have to live with, and I have to take care of him.
They're not bad people because they made a bad choice.
They want to be good parents. They just need the guidance. They need the education. What does it mean to be a good parent? What kind of resources are out there for them? So in our programs, we're there to not do their work for them, but give them the encouragement that they can make it.
It's nice for them to be able to go to a class where they are embraced and where they have camaraderie and where they can feel comfortable and welcomed.
I think what's so neat about the groups is we have people who've been in our class whose children are now 6 or 7 years old. And so the older moms are able to give their wisdom and share with the young moms, the new moms, and the new moms are able to ask questions and learn things that they need to learn.
We're proud of our statistics. Our average birth weight is over 7.5 pounds, and our repeat pregnancy rate is less than 3%. Nationally, the repeat pregnancy of teens is about 25%. We really feel strongly that our program at Child, Home, and Community is a factor in this because we have them when they're pregnant and then we don't drop them. We continue working with them until they don't need us anymore. They can continue coming to our Child, Home, and Community programs until the children are 2, 3, 4 years old because they need the peer support. They need the support to continue doing the best job they can.
It was nice to have someone to talk to about things because at the time my dad didn't know, so I didn't really have like a male figure to talk to about that.
I like knowing that I can come here once a week and like just chill back and talk to people who are like have the same situation that I have. Like some girls are pregnant, some girls have kids like they're younger than mine, but like at the end of the day we're all moms.
I don't want you to think that this pregnancy is going to end what you've started in your life. This is a speed bump. It's not a brick wall.
You gotta use your baby as motivation. You wanna have a good life for him, so you need to do well in school and you need to be successful. And it's just a greater motivator to do better.
Like, it just made me like want to be even better at everything that I'm doing. Like he keeps me going. Like I set my goals and standards higher because of him.
We're there to make sure they have a future plan because we feel that if we give them ongoing support and education and resources, they will have the resources to continue to be self-sufficient.
If they didn't have us to give them sort of a direction to go in, sometimes they wouldn't know where to go.
They really rely on us and they trust us, and you become a confidant, you become a friend, and they trust you and they know that they're in good hands. They know that you'll give them accurate information, that you'll lead them in the right direction, that you'll give them good resources, good local resources, so that they will, again, be able to make good choices.
They have our phone numbers. We give them all our phone numbers. They can reach any one of us. They can reach myself. They can reach our office. They can reach anybody that works at CHC. Our phone numbers are out there. And basically, I like to say we're on call 24/7, but we are on 24/7.
For the past 30 years, CHC has been at the root of providing education, support, and advocacy for our community's most vulnerable families, adolescent moms and dads and their children. These young parents can be successful and are successful. They just need the support of the family and the community and some encouragement that they can do it. And what these teen moms and dads need is not judgment, not ridicule, but encouragement. And also a celebration that their children are here and they can be good parents.